You are into a life transforming experience as Pastor Prince Abah brings you God's Word with deep insight and power. God bless you.
You know that church is a secondary family. I hope you know that. There's a primary family, which is a family you are born into. Once there is a problem with your primary foundation, you will carry it into secondary. Secondary can be church, it can be society, it can be even your business, it can be any other thing you do, it can be your relationship with people around you and all that. You find out why you are always the way you are. You trace it back to family. It could be family, rejection was built in there, it could be poverty, you were born into poverty, low self-esteem. We have to take this thing. You have heard it, but you have not heard it. You just heard the message. This first hearing has not done anything until you have heard it again, and then we brainstorm on it. We are not sure you have gotten the message yet. They can organize all the skill training for you, all the empowerment programs. They can do all the whatever, teach you all the 21 skills of leadership, and you will not become one. The heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. The sickness is in the heart, it's not in the head. You can be as properly dressed as you want to dress. That you put suit on a pig doesn't make him a human being. If you like, bat a pig, clean the pig up, and then send the pig back to put him in AC house, give him everything that he needs to. That same pig will locate his habitat. The habitat of a pig is dirt and mud. Why? Because the nature that makes a pig dirty is within, is not without. It's inside, it's not outside. You know, sometimes I can be talking about some things and you're not catching it. I'm talking about a vision that is going to go beyond this Abakaliki and then go beyond this Ebonyi, the boundaries of Ebonyi, and shake the world. One time I was talking to a particular government official. I told him that all the things your governor is doing, as powerful as they are, I'm sorry, building physical infrastructure is not as important as building the infrastructure of people's mind. Because when you finish building this thing, the same people you're building it for will destroy it. They don't understand the value. You can beautify a city the way you want to beautify it. The slavery in the city has not been removed. We can bring it to a church like this. Why do I like venues that are sweet? Good lighting, good decoration, air conditioned. You know how much we are burning on diesel just to make sure you feel good here? Because the person who is a leader here has gotten his mind free from mediocrity. The man's mind is free from backward thinking. He's thinking global. Why does he pay attention to the least detail? It's because he has renewed his mind. The Bible says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And a person can come in here and see all the excellence he has not valued. Why? Because there's something sick in his mind. He doesn't understand where we are trying to take him to. That's why I usually say, places don't make people, people make places. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he see. There are two kinds of thought. There's thought of the head, there's thought of the heart. Thought of the head is the one you do with intellect. Thought of the heart is attitude. Thought of the heart is not intellect. You can go to school and know all the books if you want. You can know all the mathematics if you want, and still be a broke man, and still be a failure, and still be negative, and still have a wrong attitude. I walked into a salon yesterday. Somebody was about to barb me. And then I wanted to talk to him about what he should do. The guy was busy saying, okay, don't worry, I know. I said, you have an attitude problem. What if I'm a barber myself? And I noticed for the first few minutes he was offended. Why? Because he thinks my job is to barb. Even the scripture says, learn from the ants. He said, look at the ants. They are the least, very smallest creature, yet they have business skills more than human beings. And the Bible even says, learn from them. I learn from everybody. I learn from even children. His attitude. When you have a wrong attitude, somebody teaching you who you feel is smaller than you offends you. You don't see that anybody can teach you. Even your pastor talking to you is like, I know more than he knows. What is he even saying? Another person who was vibing somewhere along the corner came to me and said, sir, I like this your car outside. Will you dash me? And I said, wow, for complimenting it, you're going to get something better than this. He said, thank you, sir. But another person could see it and be offended in his heart. And so all these pastors who are driving big cars, who is even giving them money to buy it? When that person sees it, wow, this is beautiful. So if God can give you this, I believe it will come. A man with a wrong attitude is envious and jealous. But the man with the right attitude sees it and says, if this is happening to you, sir, it means God is in my neighborhood. It means I'm the next in line for this. Is somebody getting what we are talking about? Once you correct attitude, this sitting down and looking will end. Sometimes I was addressing some of my leaders and I told them, do you know why you can't win a soul? Why we have preached and we have spoken about this same thing over and over and over again, and taking a step is hard. It's not because you don't know it. You don't believe in yourself. Your problem is attitude. You are sick. You think position is what gives you esteem. You don't know it is function that gives you esteem. It's your result. It is not your report. It's your result. It's not your excuse. You can put somebody over a department and the department keeps getting sick and getting sick and getting sick. Instead of them to grow to the next level, they keep getting sick and getting sick. The problem is not lack of anointing. It's lack of attitude. Go-getting spirit is an attitude issue. Goal-oriented spirit is an attitude issue. Why do I value developing myself? Attitude. Another man may not value it. It's wrong attitude. Why do I believe in possibility? Why do I believe that I can go the whole world and influence nations? Attitude. Why do I meet men in corridors of power, men in authority? When I mean men in authority, men who are powerful, governors, deputy governors, people who are in high places, and I can talk to them as though they are normal human beings. Attitude. I have cured the sickness of the heart. There's no man on planet Earth I can't talk to. Why do I walk into an aircraft and I see a big man, maybe I didn't look at, even Dangote in the same aircraft, and I don't behave as though I met a human being? I see other people bringing out their phone to do selfie. I have no problem with your selfies. But why am I self-confident? Maybe you need to observe me, because that's one way to correct attitude problem also. You find somebody who is doing what you should be doing. Observe how he derives his self-esteem. Observe him. Then you will contact the same spirit. It's not pride. It's knowing who I am. It's knowing who I am. A man who lacks confidence sees pride, or sees confidence and calls it pride. A man who has confidence, when he sees confidence, he recognizes confidence. That you dressed well, carried yourself well, talk nicely, relate nicely, doesn't make you a proud person. That you even choose to keep away from certain people with negative mentality doesn't make you proud. It's protecting your space. Because you can be in a company of people who have negativity, and then you don't know you're traveling down the lane of negativity. Select your friends. That's why a church like this, you don't come here as a visitor. The first day you come here as a visitor, remain here as a member. Because you have a pastor with a healthy esteem. If you have a low esteem, you come here, you follow me for 3 months, you will catch the same spirit. If you've not got it, check yourself, you have a problem. You have a pastor who does not look down on himself, and you have a pastor nobody can look down on. You can't try it. Yesterday I went to get something from the ICC. While I was driving, I came in through the back door. They locked the front door while I was driving out. A vehicle went out. Actually, I think it's a government vehicle. They came in to they brought in some things at the ICC. So they allowed the vehicle, so official vehicle, it went out. So I drove my own car, went to the same gate. The gate man locked the door. As I should go through the back, I wind down my glass. I said, I'm not going through the back. Open that gate. The man said, no. Governor's order. You can't pass through this gate. It's on lock. We're on lockdown. So go through Fatilame gate. I told him, I said, there's a way if you talk again, I would make sure you are fired from this gate. We are the one that employed you here. I said, can't you see my car? Can't you see the plate number is even covered? If you talk again, I fire you. The guy said, sorry sir, you would have introduced yourself. I said, open the gate, my friend. I don't need to be a governor to be one. I don't need to be a governor to act like one. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? It's how you carry yourself that people treat you. I told him, open the gate. If not, I will make sure by tomorrow morning you are fired from this place. He said, sir, you would have told me now. Sorry, you know what you do, you would have introduced yourself to me and I would have just allowed you. He opened the gate, I zoomed off. He was even waving me, I looked at him and went away. Everybody say attitude. The reason some people can't follow you to church is your negative attitude. You don't have belief in yourself that you can command people to follow you. Jesus said to his disciples before they became his disciples, he said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. That your department is still small because you don't believe in who you are. You don't see yourself a leader. You think you are a nobody. If I talk, they won't listen to me. If I fix rehearsals, nobody will come. It's your negative attitude that is destroying everything. Me, I don't need to plan a meeting. I just fix the meeting and it holds. Because I know if you don't come, you are in for Wahala. It's the frame of my mind. It's the way I think. You're not too big for me to lead. You know why the lion is the king of the jungle? Not because of his body size. Why the lion can lead the whole jungle. Look at animals like elephant that are bigger. Giraffe is the tallest. And the other bigger creatures, they are hippopotamus and the rest of them. But the lion is still the leader of the jungle. Where does the lion get his esteem from? From within, not without. I was studying a particular series of documentary, and this man is a human being like you and me. He lives within the pride of lions. You know, a group of lions is called pride. I hope you know that. So he lives within the pride of lions. He speaks English. He's a white man. Now these lions are very dangerous. They can devour anything, devour human beings. They can devour anything at all they come across. But this particular guy, they don't touch him. This guy has learned how to play with lions. In fact, there are some of the lions that behave like they're human beings. When I opened the video on YouTube and started watching it, the man was with his camera like this. He said, watch. He called the lion by his name. He said, Francis is coming. He wants to play a prank, his usual prank on me. And the lion was tiptoeing at the back of the guy. The man was watching. He said, he doesn't know I've already caught him. Just watch what he wants to do. And then the lion jumped on him. He dodged him. Lion held him and they hugged each other and fell on the ground and they were playing. I say lion, a human being. Not just that, there are multitude of other lions. And then I wanted to know, how is he able to do? Is he a magician? And then I opened the next video. The guy started teaching practical things he does to be able to relate with lions like human beings. As a human being, he speaks English, but the lions don't speak English. He said the lion have their languages. He said so he took time to understand the language of lions. That there are times lions want to be cuddled. There's a way you touch them. There are times you don't want anybody around them and you have to respect that time. If you go there going to do whatever, they can eat you up. He said there are times lions want to be shown affection. He said they are very, very dangerous animals, but they are very weak when it comes to affection. He said they are very weak when it comes to the issue of emotions and affection. That they like to be loved. So he said he understood the languages and the nature of lions and then went into their pride. You need to see this guy lying down with them. Sometimes he sleeps and forget himself. They're on their distances. The way they play, the way they, as though they are, I say, what is this thing that gives this man this kind of edge over lions? If you see a dog now, you will dodge. Don't talk of lion. It's an attitude. It's an attitude. We are going to revisit this at the end of the service again. It's going to help you if you want to pay the price to renew your mind at the end of the service. And maybe those who will stay may find a way and give you the message. You need to listen to it again and again until it knocks out some viruses within you. Hello. Hello. Tell your neighbor, attitude is everything. In marriage is everything. I hope you know that. Everything. You want love. You want your husband to increase his love for you. Change attitude. That's the problem. Attitude. Men want women with initiative. Men want women who are able to think out the next thing. Even before the man talks, he has already thought out the next thing to be done. Those days you used to have obiagelis are over. You know what I mean by obiageli? And oreacos. The days of obiageli and oreaco are over. You need to be a smart woman now. Most of the reason why our marriages are suffering and men are in beer parlors until 12 midnight and don't want to go home is because of what they meet at home. Change your attitude. I don't care whether you were born in the lowest class of life. Begin to see yourself the way you are seen by God. Begin to see yourself with a different spec. Begin to see yourself like Queen Elizabeth. A man wants a woman who steps into the house and the first thing she thinks is how to organize the home. Let the man be careless with how he drop his clothes. If you like, let the man fling his boxers, let him fling his shoes and socks. Be the woman who organizes the house. Let the man not enter your kitchen and smell spoiled food. If you know what turns men off, you will be a successful wife. And it's an attitude thing. Once it's corrected, you have changed everything. I tell you this story and then I close it here so we can get into the main service. 1 hour service and we're out. A woman met the mother and said, I want to kill my husband. I'm tired of being in this home. I want to show you how if you change attitude, you change everything. Not just in marriage, in business. You change it in your family. Maybe you are the bad boy in the house and every time your dad and mom is on your case, just go and change attitude. You will see how you become the favorite son or favorite daughter of your parents. His attitude. Can I tell you a research I did and my finding? Men who cheat don't like cheating. Is a finding. I'm telling you as a man. I did the research. Why do men cheat? Men are even more prone to be faithful than women. Men have propensity to be more faithful. Let me ask you a question. When a man and a woman is working together, who sees nice clothes and is attracted the more? Is it the man or the woman? The woman. Who sees nice shoes and is in the direction of the shoes the more? Who is that person? The woman. Who sees hairstyle and is moving the direction the more? No, go with your wife or your whoever, your fiancé, to ShopRite. You'll be so shocked how distracted a woman can be. A man may go there to buy clipper, and where he's going to is a clipper session. A woman goes there just to go and buy makeup. She sees shoes. Honey, hold on. This shoe looks like it's my size. It's my color. I like this color. She sees where they are selling Pampers. The baby have not yet come. She has got Pampers. She sees where they are selling whatever. I don't know their names. She keeps getting distracted by everything she sees. The man has ability to stay focused on his target and go and get it. Men have propensity to be more faithful than even women. It's a finding with. If a man is always here and there and there, stop attacking the man. Sit down and ask yourself what is wrong with you. If there's something a man is looking for in a woman out there, madam, don't declare night vigil. Sit down and ask yourself a question. And then you will see that men are the simplest creature to handle. is our attitude problem that destroys homes. There are things you can't bind by prayers. You bind them by correcting a problem somewhere. Men are like screw. You find that they are loosed, go and tighten something somewhere, you get them back in shape. Hello, somebody. And somebody will be asking me, but how many married people are here? There are some here anyways. Yeah, am I not married? I'm even preaching to myself. And some of you will soon be married too. So his teaching time says. So this woman said, sir, help me kill my husband. He said, okay, you want to kill him? Okay, I'll give you poison to kill him. It's for 30 days. We put in his small money. Within 30 days, he will die like a rat. And the mother gave her the poison. She took the poison home. But before the woman took the poison home, he said, this is what I want you to do as you administer this poison. I want you to learn how to be the cleanest person in your house. Learn how to put the whole house in order. I'm showing you how to kill your husband. Number 2, never ever disrespect or disobey him again. I'm showing you how to kill him, but make sure you put this poison. As you cook, be putting it. Number 3, and a few other things she said to them, just to adjust some things. He said, is that all? So if I do all these things, the man will die and get out of the way. He said, yes. The woman started. She adjusted all those things the mother told her to adjust. She didn't know she was making adjustments. To her, she felt, okay, this is part of what it takes to kill this man. So while she was doing all those new things that the mother taught her and putting the poison inside, before 30 days, I think it was at the 15th day, the woman ran back with speed to her mother and said, Mommy, please, I don't want to kill my husband again. The man has become the sweetest man in the world. You see the way the man wakes up in the morning and serves me coffee in bed now. You see the way this man is all over me now. Please, is there anything we can do to stop the poison? The woman says, sit down. What I gave you was not the poison. What I gave you was curry powder. Actually, you didn't need the poison to kill your husband. You were the poison killing him. All those things I told you to adjust and correct is why you have seen changes in his life. Women are magicians, but they don't know. You don't know it. You can be married to the meekest man in the world and every day you are losing one teeth or half teeth every day. For the next 30 days, I think your teeth are 32. Next 30 days, everything would have been out. Every day you're losing one teeth. And another man or woman is married to a violent military man. I mean military man. The ones who are commandos. They put them in the front of the war. That is where they fight the fiercest battles. The man can kill anything on the way. Every day, there's peace in the house. Do you know there are military men who have never raised their hands on their wife? Even when they are drunk. Hello? Attitude. Attitude. Once it is corrected, we will raise leaders that will change the world. We will raise leaders. We will raise leaders. And there's no two ways about it. Just correct the attitude problem. Then everything else has been taken care of.
We believe you've been transformed by the wonders of God's Word. For additional information about us, you can visit our website at www.princetonhills.org. You can also send us a mail at info@princetonhills.org or call
070-331-66762 or 081-31-555-747.
Princeton Hills Ministries, raising global leaders.